Welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here come to the news today. The Ministry of Health has directed the Hanoi Medical University Hospital to urgently conduct a field hospital against COVID-19 with 500 beds in the Hoa Mai district. The construction units are rushing to complete the work so that the hospital can go into operation at the end of this month. More than 10,000 workers were mobilized, divided into 3 shifts, working 24 on 24 hours. With a great effort and urgency, after just 2 weeks of construction, the intensive care field hospital in the Hoa Mai district has completed the main items. Currently, all 19 units of the hospital are ready to install medical equipment. It is expected that by the end of August, the first 100 beds will be put into operation, then continue to complete until 500 beds are full. Along with the reparation of facilities, the Hanoi Medical University Hospital actively trains doctors and nurses. It is expected that 1,000 medical staff, including 272 doctors and 618 nurses, will be mobilized from these units and some hospitals supported by the Ministry of Health. Sharing difficulties with the medical force of Dong Nai Province, yesterday afternoon, 250 officers, medical staff and volunteers from 23 localities and units in Bình Phước Province set out to support Dong Nai Province implement the prevention and control of COVID-19 pandemic. The supporting delegation were commanded and operated by the Center for Disease Control of Bình Phước Province. According to the plan, the delegation of officers, medical staff and volunteers of Bình Phước Province will be present in the high-risk areas of Dong Nai for 10 days. Together with the medical force of Dong Nai Province, to take samples for SARS-CoV testing to assess the epidemiological situation, soon localize the pandemic. Rise in the afternoon, Vĩnh Cửu District, Dong Nai Province welcomed 40 volunteers from Bình Phước Province. Vĩnh Cửu District currently has more than 3,000 cases of F0, concentrated mainly in Thành Phú and Thiên Tân commutes, where many workers are staying. Bình Phước doctors and nurses will join the district health center in speeding up tracing and taking large-scale samples throughout the district to separate F0 from the community, trying to complete it before August 31st. Dong Nai Department of Education and Training has just submitted a report to the Provincial People's Committee about the time plan for 2021 to 2022 school year for preschool, general education, and continuing education institutions in the province. Accordingly, the first day of school for preschool and general education is from the 9th of September. For the continuing education as early as 16th of September, the program study from the school year is from 13th of September for preschools, middle school, high school. Particularly, the continuing education system will start from the 20th of September. The end of the school year for all schools is from the 4th of June 2022. According to the Department of Education and Training, due to the complicated situation of COVID-19 pandemic, the opening ceremony of the new school year will be held in online form, suitable to the conditions and facility of each school. On the evening of August 17th, Vietnam time, the Taliban held their first official press conference in the Kabul since taking control of the Afghan capital. Taliban spokesman Zabihullah Mujahid confirmed that the war in the country is over and that the Islamists are in control of the capital Kabul as well as the entire territories and borders of Afghanistan. The current important task of the Taliban is to stabilize the situation and form the government. Mr. Mujahid emphasized, "We don't want any enemies at home or abroad. Women will be allowed to work, study and will be very active in the society, but within the framework of Islam." The Taliban press conference took place as talks continued in the capital Kabul. More international observers are concerned about the human rights and women's rights when the Taliban take power in the context of the strict regulations that are likely to negatively affect these issues, at least from the Western perspective. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan says the Taliban has assured the U.S. that it would provide a safe passage for the people to reach the airport in Afghanistan. Speaking at the press conference at the White House, Mr. Sullivan said the U.S. believes the evacuation operation in Kabul can last until August 31st and the U.S. is discussing with the Taliban about the exact rules and how to implement evacuation. In addition, Mr. Sullivan released that U.S. President Joe Biden have not discussed with any world leaders since the couple were under Taliban control. He stated, myself, Secretary of State Antony Blinken, and several other senior members of President Biden's administration has been in regular discussions with their foreign counterparts, and we plan to continue doing this in the upcoming days. That's all on the news today. Thanks for watching us. Have a good time. Goodbye.